Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And getting the start for the Red Sox, G.Crochet. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. Rafaela puts it away. 1 up, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jose Siri.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Francisco Lindor at the plate now as he chases after that one. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And it's filled up. High fly ball right field. Abreu makes the grab for the second out. Two down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And there's a strike.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Megill. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Run around the move. And a foul ball. Next offering misses. Ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Struck him out swinging. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 8th in the AL in homers right now. Megill keeping an eye on him. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one is absolutely belted, and it's just foul. That was close. On the ground, a short could be 2. Acuna has it for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back inside Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Juan Soto.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Crochet back to work. That one not close. 1-0. Crochet measures 6 feet 6 inches, 245 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And another ball.
Outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
Down to 3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And boom, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
On the ground to Devers. 1 at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Fenway, now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Well struck, right field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Ball one there. Runner at second here, one gone. And there's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, the runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Back up the middle and a base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Rob Refsnyder in the box now. No balls and a strike.
21.
Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Siri really on his horse for it. Long run, tracks it down. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And now it's filled up. cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting 8th catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1.
And
One
ball
ball,
one.
strike. Two balls, one strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging.
Oh, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That's out to center field. Rafaela coming in on it, brings it in, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
And a big swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. He's in there.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One down, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Just missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Devers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
One ball, one strike.
Runner takes off. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and Devers is set down.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that's in there at the knees. Fouled off left side. Yoshida at second with two down.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
One ball.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
And now Wilyer Abreu in the dirt, blocked to second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the fourth. Here's Starling Marte.
The designated hitter, Starling Marte.
The other way, hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And now 2-1. 1 out and a runner at second.
Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Man at second.
It's a hitter. You don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Full count pitch. He'll have to wait. Time called to the plate. High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back. And it hits off the monster. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He reached on a walk his first time. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Soto checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he can't come up with it.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got it.
Oh, gets dirty. And he beats it. He's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
To third, Devers. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. G.Crochet gives way, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
2 outs, bases full. So up next for New York, Luis Torrens. Check swing, called strike. Soto at third. Siri on second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Hamilton. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Right fielder, Junior Abreu.
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one misses. Ball two.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In there at the knees. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Soto takes it in for the out. That's out number two.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor makes the play, and it's out number three. Ready now for the fifth inning. Digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Bernardino measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Liam Hendricks getting ready to go. Moore also throwing. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
Runner!
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. Lindor started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. Acuna, the runner at second with one away. That one fouled off. 2-2. That one almost got him.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. And now here is Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 with the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Megill back to work. That's a little bit low. Lined, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's a hit! And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler Megill won't go any further tonight. And that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. The Mets with a new arm on the mound. Danny Young.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Hamilton in the box now. Takes strike 1. Line to left. Brings it in. 1 away. So now here's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And there's a ball. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball right side, could be 2. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Devers getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
The count.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Gonzalez at second with 2 down. And that one is inside. And Raffy falls victim to the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Liam Hendricks.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Soto at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton up and loosening in the pen. Outside. And 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ref Snyder pulls it down, and there's one away. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Swinging a foul out of play. That one hit to right. Abreu. He's got it, and there's two away. Jose Siri now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now at Fenway. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, no outs. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And the 0-1. And he swings through that one.
Two really good back-to-back
No ball,
sliders.
2 strikes.
Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Stays alive. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Goes down looking. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Right through there for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Rob Refsnyder, the next to hit. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Not even close there. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Into center. Siri makes the grab on the run. Boston strands a pair. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering, and it just misses.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That clips the corner.
The count is full.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Luis Torrens digs in now. Swing and a ball hammered left field, back there. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Go-ahead run on base. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
And it's even up. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul.
Wow, that was about as close as it gets to giving them the lead late in this game. Just barely on the foul side of that painted line.
Torrens, the runner at third. Marte at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That one found hard the other way. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. In the dirt.
0-2.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Not close with that one. And it's 1-2.
Two to count.
And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Just missed.
Outside.
Just missed. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. A.J. Minter comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Trying to bunt his way on. Out on a bang-bang play. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that's out of play, a foul ball. 2-2 now. That's down and in. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Matt Moore.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Juan Soto getting ready to hit. That's too low, and that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, up and throwing. Next one misses. Now 2-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. It's his 8th home run of the year. And the Mets jump in front. It's 3-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Ball 1's the count.
That one pushed foul. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ref Snyder has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th. Devers now. Minter back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike 2. Hard hit left side. Vientos whips it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Second baseman, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's been a great free agent sign. Right through there for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Minter, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th. Aroldis Chapman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Way high.
1-0.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. And base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just go absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Off the plate inside, and a count 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Here's Francisco Lindor. That's towards center. Rafaela under it. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 3 and the Red Sox 2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
1-0.
Rafaela not sure what to expect after that first pitch. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. And they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter, Jaron Duran.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Fought off foul. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Back to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
2 outs, runner on first. And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Late swing, fouled off.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing?
And a base hit right there. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that is the ball game.
Well, all you want is a chance going in that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.